Have you been thinking about buying a land or a house in Lagos, Nigeria? Or perhaps you've heard about stories of people that have been scammed and you're scared too. There are mistakes that can be avoided in the real estate journey. And one of them is not knowing the important title documents that you should have whenever you want to buy either land or a property. In this video, I'm going to share with you important documents that you must get before you embark into any purchase of land or property. Let's talk about the certificate of occupancy, popularly known as C of O. This is considered by majority of the population as the most important document. However, as we have heard before in Aris today, it isn't just the only title document that exists. The Excision is a title document, the Gazette is a title document, and you also have some other olden days deed of conveyance and other names. But the C of O is the recently type of title document that proves ownership because it is issued by the government. The C of O is a document that is granted by the state government stating that they are giving this individual or group of individuals or companies the right of ownership or right of occupancy over a parcel of land for a period of 99 years subject to renewal. So the C of O is considered to be a very important document. However, we have seen cases. We've all heard about the Magodo saga. As the Magodo saga, these individuals, they actually have a C of O. But the community owners, the previous owners, had sued Lagos State because, like I said, the Land Use Act decree states that all land belongs to the state government. However, the land that the state government should be used for general use, maybe to build schools, to build hospitals, should be used for the good use or the good things that the community deserves or needs. But in the Magodo case, the state government took this land and they sold and made money out of it. So they used it for commercial, which was not in the Land Use Act. So this community sued the government, and after a long period of court cases and long period of years, they won the case. However, the title of the land of those that were on ground as at that time was a C of O, but the Supreme Court judgment overrode that C of O. So there are other cases where the C of O has been rendered almost useless. What about talking about the tenure? We said 99 years subject to renewal. There are some C of Os that they're not actually C of Os, maybe the right of Os. They had right of occupancy in those days. Some areas in Lagos State, especially the Victoria Island, ikoyi, they had the title document before 1978. So those documents right now have already reached about maybe 30 years. So why you should check very well the time left on any C of O is so that you can negotiate. Because once it is expired, you have to renew it, and there's no renewal that will not cost you money. So it's very important to note how many years is left on every certificate of occupancy. So this certificate of occupancy is a very good title that helps you to be comfortable. Should the state say they want to build a bridge along your property, or they want to build a road and they have to, maybe demolish that property, once there is a C of O, you are not going to be left without being compensated. A C of O, a governor's consent, those title documents will be compensated when the government needs to use that area for a public use. So those are the benefits of having very good titles whenever you want to buy land or house It's very important to have the right documents. Talk about the approved survey plan, a very important document, the purchase receipts, the excision, the gazette, the governor's consent, and the C of O. Those are very, very important documents that you must have when buying land or house in Lagos. So now we know the important document that you must get before purchasing land or house in Lagos, Nigeria. However, there are still cases whereby you might even hear all these names of important documents, but you will still be scammed or you will still be defrauded. And this time around, it's usually the fault of you, the buyers. Number one, do not be greedy. When you want to buy a house or you want to buy land, don't expect something that is too good to be true. For instance, somebody will tell you that they have a property for you at Magodo Phase 1 going for 10 million naira for 600 square meters with C of O. Honestly, when you hear that, you should just run. You should just know that it is a lie and it is fraud. The popular saying that it is a person that is looking for a bad deal or a good deal that gets dupes. When you are looking for what is not right, you will get defrauded. So there are some land in Lagos, houses in Lagos where has really skyrocketed. Prices are going up every day. So when you want to go into real estate investment, you should be ready to go through this and go through it with the right mindset. You need to get a real estate consultant. You need a professional, an estate surveyor, someone that knows his or her onions. And that's why I'm teaching you right now. You need to be able to get someone that will be your guide through this real estate investment journey. So don't expect somebody will tell you, I heard of a distress sale. The house is very cheap. Distress sale, there is even really, distress sale is good, but it's very, very, very rare that you will get a distress sale that is half of the market value. You can get, maybe if the house is worth 60 million, you can get a distress sale of 55 million or maybe 50 million if the person is really, really distressed, but it's very scarce right now. Most of the time, they have friends and families that would prefer to lend them money, help them, and they will put their property through the open market value of that property. So please avoid being greedy and always delegate this assignment to a professional. This is a lot of investment. This is a lot of money that you want to put into this real estate investment. So don't joke with it. Have the right mindset. Everybody has their businesses. Everybody has what they are skilled at. So there are real estate professionals that know the areas where you should invest, the right locations, that knows, they know everything. They know the integrity about this kind of investment. So work with them so that you don't have any issues at the end of the day. And you also will need a lawyer for your perfection, for your, checking the genuineness of documents. A lawyer would also be needed. So once you have all these people around you, you are very sure that your real estate investment will not have any problems. At the end of the day, your peace of mind is guaranteed, and you'll be a better person for it because you would have multiplied your wealth. So thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel and you find what I've discussed with you as a very beautiful value, kindly subscribe and also like my video. And please click the bell so you will always know whenever I bring beautiful updates, beautiful videos like this, so you will always be learning and you will grow rich through real estate.